Dun 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 and ziggy ziggy ziggy. Dun 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 and ziggy ziggy ziggy. Dun 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 and ziggy ziggy ziggy. And no one cannot.
So when we say that we are struggling, we really are
What
struggling.
just happened?
You seriously are
Some
saying
of these things are not
What just
easy.
happened? Wow, that was really in sync.
Mabibi, mabwana, watoto wote, makinikeni.
This is JK
This is JR.
and this is the Jason Vlogs right here. This is the vlog number 4, right? And you're still doing it. People watching, which is a good thing. And today, what are we doing, JK?
Sorry. Today
Yes.
we told you guys to send us your questions, which you didn't, and we are happy for that.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much. It shows the
overwhelming
love
Yeah,
you have
love
for
you have.
us,
And that means they got us figured out.
yeah, you got us figured out.
Which is a good thing.
That's
Which is a good thing. You know why?
Yeah.
Because the questions that we're going to ask
Are us trying to figure ourselves
out because y'all know
Yeah.
it.
So I'm gonna ask him questions to figure him out, and then he's gonna ask me questions to figure me out. And you guys, you can use these questions also to figure out some of your friends
Yeah.
out there. Pick
Feel
up some
free.
questions
Which is
that
a
you
good
love,
thing.
especially my questions, which are gonna be amazing and awesome.
Do you know
and
what I
deep-
love about my questions
And deep,
to you?
deep questions.
Because they
awesome
are
questions,
very
great
good questions. And every single
amazing
time I just looked at
questions.
the questions, I'm like, these are good questions that JK should answer. And it makes me to know JK more because sometimes you live with somebody and you're like, do I really know him though?
And you know what I love about my questions? is
Which nobody really cares about right now because
that-
everybody
your
wants to know
questions,
about you.
Your questions.
Your questions. Nobody wants to know about
The
me.
questions you have
Everybody
to
wants
ask
know.
me.
Yes,
Yeah,
about
they're
your
boring.
questions.
That's
They're
true.
very boring.
See,
That's
just
true.
like-
That's
yeah,
true.
your questions are
But you
boring.
know what? They're going to shed some light into who I really am sitting with right now. Who, up to this point, I'm still not very sure is the person that he claims to be.
Sure.
During this
So
time.
we flip a peak,
A peak.
a
That's fine. Wait. Uh-huh.
And,
And
which side are you?
I'm on the white side
White side. So whoever is,
because I'm that.
we decide who starts.
Who goes? What? Wait.
Yep.
Who does what?
Yeah, you are starting.
I'm starting to ask the questions.
No, to answer.
I'm starting to answer the questions.
Yes.
Aye.
So number 1, which food would you under no circumstances eat ever?
Chinese food, especially bats. I'm not touching that anytime soon, not in the future or anytime. Yeah.
Would you rather not shower for 3 months or eat the same meal for 3 months?
Eat the same meal for 3 months.
Are you sure? I mean,
Very sure.
we've been washing just our hands for the past like 2 months
Yes.
or a month. So,
But I've been showering even during that time.
well,
Why did you phrase it like
I'm just
I
saying.
feel like you have an agenda here,
Uh,
which I don't know what
I'm
is.
a
But
male.
I want to make it clear that I'd rather eat the same meal for 3 months. I mean, how will that even smell like?
What fictional character or which fictional character scares you the most?
Fictional character. I think I'd go with the Joker.
You're scared of the Joker
Yeah, that freaks me out, man. That character is like
with your dreads and
you
beard.
never know what the guy is thinking or why he's doing what he's doing, and that's like the worst enemy you can have.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why he's like.
Which holiday would you completely erase from the calendar?
Why do we have April Fool's Day?
For the atheist.
Exactly. Then it should not exist. No, I mean,
Well, the verse exists.
Afula said in his heart.
There is no God. So
Then why did you even give them a day? to like celebrate that.
It's not a celebration.
It kind of sounds like.
So that's
cheese.
that's the one that you'll get.
Yeah,
rid
I
of.
think I don't see why we need it.
What do you think is the worst way to die?
Drowning,
Oh, that.
drowning, or being skinned alive, or if somebody like shoots nails in your eyes, it goes through your brain, or you shoot yourself in the mouth. and then
But
it
your
comes from
first
the
your
side.
first answer was drowning.
Drowning. I think
Coming-
it's
coming-
scary.
coming-
Oh, man, it's freaking
Coming
scary.
from the guy who'd rather
yes,
shower for 3 months.
yes. No, I'd rather eat.
So, Jer, what is the Swahili name for face mask?
Kifunikio uso sura. I'm serious about it. Kifuniko cha sura.
Kifuniko cha sura.
Kifuniko cha sura.
What's your favorite smell?
Favorite smell? My childhood smell, I think. Sometimes, like, just. I usually.
Wait, did you just say your childhood smell?
Yeah. Like the smell of my childhood. You,
What?
You get.
The smell
Have you
of your
ever,
childhood.
wait. Listen, let me explain. Have you ever like walked somewhere or been in a situation where you feel like this is kind of like a deja vu of your childhood, or a certain smell just brings some sort of memories into it?
Nostalgia.
It is like nostalgic, something like that. So I think the smell of my childhood is like the best, because I think I had an amazing childhood.
Jer,
Yeah,
when is the last time you cried?
a few minutes ago.
Wow.
I know that's weird. I know you want more explanation to that.
No.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
No, nobody wants to know that.
people don't want us to do that.
No.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Last question. What are you most proud of in your life?
I'd say that I'm born again, and that my mom has never told me that I've disappointed her in one way or another.
Wow.
So, question number one: if you were to wear a mask and you feel like you want to sneeze, will you sneeze in the mask or lift it up? Sneeze out.
If it is a disposable mask, I'd actually sneeze in the mask. Yes, I'd actually sneeze in the mask.
But if it
But if it was a reusable mask,
Yes.
then like the one which are big, zinaundwa na wasiwa nini, I'd remove it, sneeze, then put it back on.
in your past life before coronavirus, what do you miss the most?
Before coronavirus,
Yes.
kufinyana kwa tuktuk za kwenda free area, kelele ya mat za 46 na kufinyana kwa tuktuk za kwenda free area.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss that.
If somebody was to convince you that God does not exist, what will be your first statement?
Wait, are we talking before they have convinced me, or when they're trying to convince
No,
me?
if somebody
Like, I'm
convinces,
convinced.
you are literally convinced that God does not exist.
I'm
For
convinced.
whatever
At
way
that
somebody
moment,
can
I'm
pull that
convinced.
off. I know it's kind of impossible, but let's just say that somebody convinces you that God does not exist. What is the first statement you say?
The first time, well, that was a bummer. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. I mean, I've done all this stuff.
Yes.
I've tried to like abide to all this, and then what?
Yes.
So that's a bummer.
So, question number 4. After getting your third child, how many will you add to the bunch?
Bruh, huh? After getting my third child,
Yes. How many will you add to the bunch?
8. Well, I want a football team.
So that is number 4. Question number 5, very important. If JR was not as cool as he is, how cool do you think he would be?
Well, I'd say he wouldn't be anything cool. He'd not be cool at all.
Let me
I'm
repeat the
one-
question
I'm the-
again. Let me repeat the question. If JR was not as cool as he is, how cool do you think he would be?
Not cool at all. He wouldn't be cool at all because I'm the cool in his life. So I'm the one who keeps him cool.
Okay. So question number 6. Between you and JR, why do you think he's more amazing in cooking than you?
No, he's not.
That is not the question. That is not the question. The question is, between you and JR, why do you think he's more amazing in cooking? Why do you think he's more
Because
amazing?
all he cooks is water and rice. So he boils water and boils rice.
That is not the answer to the question.
That's the
The
answer
question
to the
is,
question.
between you and JR, why do you think he's more amazing in cooking?
Because he only cooks 2 meals, water and rice.
So you're trying to say he's never cooked anything else?
No, he's not good at cooking anything else.
Okay, good. Between you and JR, why do you think he's more amazing in cooking?
What is your problem? He's more amazing in cooking because he only cooks 2 meals.
So you're trying to say between you and JR, he's more amazing in cooking rice?
Yes.
Okay. So when JR cooks omena, what beats the sweetness of that dish?
The sweetness of omena.
That's really smart. Question number 7. I think so. What is the one desire you have when it comes to your mom?
That she ages gracefully and happy.
Wow, okay. Do you think you get paid enough to do what you do?
No. I don't know why that came so it came out so directly. No, I don't get paid enough to do what I do.
Question number 9, if that is what it is. Before you got born again, you did a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
What is the one thing you're so ashamed of doing before you got born again?
Oh, Jesus. Why couldn't you be human for once? I mean, I tried.
The people asked. These are questions from the people.
There is nobody who asked that question. I am so damn sure. Nobody. Hakuna mtu aliuliza hiyo swali.
That is what.
Kama you're the one who asked that question, niambie hapo chini that I am the one.
That is the question the masses are asking about you.
Masquerading as being born again when I wasn't. Being a hypocrite. Yeah. Pretending to be born again.
Do you want to change that answer?
No. Pretending to be born again was the...
So in other words, you pretending to be what you are right now is what you're ashamed of before you became what you are.
Yes.
Let me ask you one more question. Between you and JR, why do you think he's more amazing in cooking?
So there you have it, guys. There you have it. Of
The
course,
people have spoken. All the questions that we asked were not from me.
well, they were from you. Of course, the people have not asked any questions. It is only Franklin that asked what our favorite Bible verses are.
Yeah, favorite Bible verses. I mean, is there like a favorite Bible verse? I don't think so.
Do you have one?
I don't think I have one because like there are some verses you might read today and they don't mean that much. Then you read them tomorrow because it's like a rhema word and then it just blows your mind.
Let me see. Well, Franklin, you did ask for favorite verses,
Yes.
and I think we'll just do this. And these are our favorite verses. Yeah, these are my 3 favorite verses, and these are Jia's favorite verses. So I think it was really hard to tone it down to just
really hard
to cut them down to just 3.
Yeah.
But that's the best we can do.
Yeah.
Guys, see you on the next one. Until then, think about it.